Hey everyone. Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs to overcome the challenge of work life balance. Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is. Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is turn hope and wishes into reality, become the new version of yourself. Welcome back. Speaking honestly from my own personal experience, this is what happens when you truly change. When you break your old bad habits, your old behaviors, your old routines, and build a new version of yourself. Something inside you shifts in a way that is difficult to describe with words. You see, you start feeling happiness in a deeper way. You feel excitement and enthusiasm. You feel hope and optimism about your future, about your goals, about your dreams. And most importantly, you feel proud of yourself because for the first time you recognize that you are becoming the real version of who you were always meant to be. You begin to feel like you have stepped into a new level of yourself, the ideal version, the one that used to feel far away or impossible. When you break many of the bad habits that kept you stuck, small, distracted, and inconsistent, you realize how much they were holding you back. Those habits, they made you feel stagnant and they made you feel like someone who talked about doing great things but never followed through. Someone who said, I will do this one day, but then disappeared from the path for long periods of time. And when those habits begin to disappear, you feel like you have finally escaped a prison you didn't even realize you were living in, like a jail. You feel like you've been living in a jail. But once you break freedom from that jail, from your old negative habits, from your old version, you start noticing that the new version of yourself was always there, hidden behind your behaviors. For years, it was invisible because your actions did not match your potential. You weren't aligned with your goals, with your dreams, with your ambitions. Limiting beliefs grow from those repeated patterns, convincing you that change was not possible. But once you break your old version, everything starts to shift, even the way you feel in your body. I remember how I used to feel when speaking in public. I felt frustrated, stressed, anxious. My body would tense up and I struggled to speak clearly. Recently, I went to the gymnastics club where I help children with training. I found myself speaking in front of many parents freely and confidently. I was enjoying the moment without feeling stress or anxiety. Later, when I came back home, I realized how powerful habits really are. That was a signal of change, a sign that transformation was happening inside me. Another moment came when I completed a project I had been working on for a long time. It required energy, effort, and patience, you name it. The reward didn't arrive instantly, but when it did, I felt incredibly happy and hopeful about my goals and dreams, about my future. And I even called some friends to share the milestone because it meant something deep to me. Because I really wanted to share my progress, my achievement, my milestone with the people that I care about and that they care about me as well. Before this transformation, I was stuck in a different mindset. I spent time wishing life would change. I would see successful people, luxury cars, or beautiful homes and tell myself, I wish I had that life. But those were just wishes, without action, without habits, without progress, without commitment, without skills. Nothing changed because I wasn't changing. So, what I learned from my own mistakes and failures is simple but powerful. If you want your future to change, you must start by building a new version of yourself. Hope alone is not enough. Wishing alone is not enough. Life does not reward wishes, it responds to transformation. It responds to what you deserve. Are you working hard? Are you building good, healthy, positive habits? Are you following healthy routines? Are you doing the work? Are you showing up for your goals, for your dreams, for your ambitions, for the things that you want to accomplish, that they exist in your mind, in your heart? Are you willing to do that? When you build new habits, when you change your identity, when you commit to growth, you turn hope and wishes into reality. And that is where true freedom begins. That's it. That's what I got for you in this episode. I hope you enjoyed listening to this content and you learned something new today, because we all know that in entrepreneurship, if you are spending more time just hoping and wishing and dreaming, I'm telling you from my own personal experience, you will fail. Nothing will happen in your life. But when you show up, when you do the work, when you start building your new version and ditch, drastically remove, break that old version of yourself, I promise you, your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, your successful future is 100% possible. So please don't forget to follow me on iTunes or Spotify. This is where I publish a new episode every week. And follow me on Instagram. This is my main social media platform. This is where I share content almost every day, every week. And don't forget to download your free guide. I put the link in the description area below this episode, so you can start a new journey in building your new version of yourself. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and I'm looking forward to publish the next one. Bye everyone.